Okay, 6 days to go for the event. Trials of the Brave Warrior. A group of expert fighters has gathered in nod-krai's Nasha town to compete for the crown of the Technical Martial Challenge. While the competition is locked in a stalemate, the arrival of Yu and Paimon could be the key to deciding the winner. This is a combat event, isn't it? So yeah, I may not like that. But there's Primogenius to be won, so we gotta play. Bitch. Oh, Kazuha. If Lady Nefer is right, the expert who we've been waiting for should be arriving in a moment now. Sisich. That's his name? Indeed, Mr. Sisich. The evening wind has already carried word of his presence. Greetings to you, Ignis and Paimon. It's been a while. Seeing you both in such good spirits truly gladdens me. Kazuha, is that you? Long time no see. Well, didn't expect to see you here in nod-krai, let alone chatting with Lightkeeper. Hold on a second, why does everything feel kinda tense around here? That is hardly surprising. This competition is at its climax, and the masters of martial arts who have gathered here from various lanes are now waiting for the final result. A competition of martial arts. That's right, welcome to the finals of the nod-krai Technical Martial Challenge. In contrast to a freewheeling, anything goes style of combat, the emphasis in this championship is on the competitor's use and mastery of weapon techniques. That's why our committee asked the Adventurers Guild to bring in a Master Swordsman from the Crux Fleet as our consultant. Oh, it's all coming together now, so you're a judge for the competition this time, Kazuha? That is correct. I was a little surprised myself. I did not expect word of the Crux Clash to reach nod-krai. It's been a few years already. Captain Beto and the others were just at a trade show in Nasha Town. Now that their business here has concluded, they are unlikely to come back anytime soon. As for myself, I presently have some leisure time and possess a measure of experience from the Crux Clash. For that reason, I accept Mr. Sisich's invitation. Thanks to Mr. Kazuha's keen eye and his almost perfectly impartial judgment, we've been able to make good calls even in the most chaotic matches. How do you make good calls? Isn't one win and the other loses? The loser will probably be on the ground. But now we've run into a problem. Each of the 3 finalists has their own strengths, and none of them can overcome the other's techniques. Rock, paper, scissors. At this rate, they could fight for days and still yield no result. No result in a competition? Oof, Paimon's never heard of that before. In my opinion, we would do well to proceed with that plan. Agreed, we have to rely on our expert among experts here to resolve our problem. No, let them fighting for days. Eventually one of them will fall. What's going on? Why is Ignis at the start here all of a sudden? If you were to demonstrate a portion of your skill, it might be enough to break the stalemate. Do you want me to put on an exhibition match? You want me to create more buzz? No, not quite. As the champion of the Crux Clash and a true master of martial arts, you will serve as the final trial to determine the victor. You'll face each of the 3 finalists in turn, and so it's only 3 fights that we'll have here. We will assess them based on the challenge they present to you. The finalists who achieve the highest score will be crowned champion, So I'm supposed to lose to the best, to the hardest one. And to recognize your contribution, we award you half of the original prize money as compensation. Poor guys, that's not very fair to them. That's a rather unheard of solution, among things. But it'll definitely break the deadlock, and will come out better on the other side too. Pretty neat solution, Kazuha. I have to admit, I've never seen anything like this before. It's certainly a novel approach. That settles it then. Thank you for doing this, Ignis. Each of your 3 opponents has their own signature skill. I am confident you will enjoy the bouts and demonstrate the bearing of a true champion at the same time. While you will not be able to use elemental skills, good, or bursts during these duels, you will have new abilities, parry and hold techniques. Okay, this I think is a bit better than a regular combat. While holding to parry, you will raise your weapon in a defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. A successful parry of your opponent's attack also reduces their toughness. If you parry just as your opponent launches their attack, you will trigger a perfect parry, which completely negates the damage you would have otherwise taken. Gain even more spirit and reduce your opponent's toughness even more when you perform perfect parry. Successfully performing a parry accumulates spirit. Spirit will only accumulate over time in friendly test bars. After spirit reaches a certain amount, you can use a hone technique to significantly reduce your opponent's toughness and interrupt their current action. In this challenge, opponents have special toughness, which makes it more difficult to hurt them with normal attacks. Successfully parrying an opponent's attacks or using hone technique can chip away their toughness, lower an opponent's toughness to 0 to leave them in an exhausted state where they are unable to move. When your opponent is in an exhausted state, approach them and use a normal attack to perform a powerful strike, which deals a large amount of damage and reduces their max toughness. So basically like the health from the second half bar of not Night Watch, what's the name of the thing? I forgot. The Wall Hunt, yeah, Wall Hunt, like the Witcher. If after a while you do not perform a powerful strike, your opponent will exit their exhausted state and recover their toughness. When your opponent is about to use a skill, their weapons will shine brightly. Perform a perfect parry against your opponent's skill to significantly reduce their toughness and accumulate a sizable amount of spirit. Okay, that was a lot. Can I talk to anybody else around here? Kalmaru Sumire. Cool. You cute little pup. Cool. New Ninken leader. Galmaru. That's not the same one we fought before, is it? This Ninken seems rather fond of you. His eyes are sparkling with excitement. That's not how dog sounds. Woo. Roof. Good doggy. The sparkle in the Ninken's eyes intensifies. Seems like it's really pleased. I'll come play with you a bit. Sumire? Oh, so you're the final trial guardian Mr. Sisich was talking about. That's reassuring. And you are? Inspector Sumire of the Shumatsuban. I'm here with my Ninken partner to sharpen my martial arts skill. Sayo has spoken of your abilities many times, and now I may finally witness them for myself. Please don't pull your punches with any of us. I'm not the one footing the medical bills for the other two anyway. Galmaru is the Ninken I've raised since he was a pup, and true model and leader for the newest generation of Ninkens. Galmaro may still be a little wet behind the ears, but with the new improved training method that was put in place, its battle capabilities should be on par with Mr. Final Ray of Dust, Taromaru at his prime. Yes, we should be more or less there. Hope you enjoy the battle, and please, don't be too hard on Galmaro, otherwise I won't be able to pair it. Goodbye. Take care. Are you one of them? Diminished 7th Arpeggio. Operative Sword Instructor Budanova. I've never seen one of you guys. Close. Yeah, you have cool masks. Would you like some cake, Sir Ignis? Did you just call me Sir? You're a friend of late Arlequinus, and someone my boss respects, so of course I have to pay you the utmost respect too. Why are you here instead of in Fontaine? Oh, it's just some usual shuffling of personnel. The Lady Marinette's troops took quite a hit earlier and will need some time to return to their full combat capabilities. Apart from local reinforcements, Lady Arlecchino has also sent several companies here to nod-krai to strengthen the defense of the Design Bureau along with some other areas. Now that things have settled down in nod-krai, the companies are getting ready to head back to their old posts. That's why I've been giving block leave, and the reason I'm lucky enough to take part in this competition. Yeah, why not? If the food is already on the table, might as well begin. I just realized it's all gone, my apologies. I'll make sure to bring more sweets from Fontaine next time, so I'll always have some on hand if I see you again. Yeah, there's a good chance we will meet you again eventually, but by then we'll remember you offered me cake. That's not how the Fatui operatives behave. Should I say, I've been waiting for you and you strike right away? If you want, you could have it. But if I raise my arms against you in Nasha Town and Lady Arlecchino finds out, I'll certainly be punished. Besides, I'm not that arrogant. I wouldn't dream of trading blows with you without some rules to keep things in check. And according to my students, you'll beat me in an instant, so I best not make a fool of myself. Let's do this next time. I'll be waiting for you. Ai, caso. So we got two Fatui here. Onyx agate. Those are two different rocks, right? Bombardier, Poruchik, Stepanian. Greetings, Ignis. I've been told that you will be my trial. I do hope that the experience will be enjoyable for both of us. So unexpectedly polite. Courteous is the air of the civilized. While it is present, it passes unnoticed. Yet once it is withdrawn, its absence is immediately and keenly felt. We did notice. That was the lesson Major Valerie taught me when I first enlisted. Though these were not his exact words, it was, I believe, what he meant. Major Valerie is one of the people I respect most, and I take great care not to utter so much as a single crude word while I am in camp here. After being assigned under the Lady Marinette, even when I had an unfortunate clash with the Frostmoon Scions and had eggs thrown at my face, I still didn't resort to insults or violence. Instead, I tried my best to reason things out with them. You got quite a good temper. The only time I lost it in these past years was upon learning that the Lady Marinette had met with mishap. While I have never received a direct order from the Lady Marinette herself, her Bosco land cruisers were undeniably reliable and durable. To become a steadfast war machine like the Bosco has been my lifelong pursuit. When the Wild Hunt and that unreasonable monster stormed the Experimental Design Bureau, my blade was chipped from all the fighting, yet I still couldn't stop them. If not for the Bosco land cruiser there helping me break through, I would not have survived at docks. Though I nearly perished later in an energy field cast by another one of the 11, but that's another story. When I learned the news while lying in the hospital, I was plunged into utter shock and terror. That's all in the past now. I thought it was different one from the other. Yes, indeed, speaking solely for myself, I would like to offer you my utmost respect. Now that I'm under the command of Major Valerie again, I may soon make my return to Desnaya. I suppose that to have received your guidance here in nod-krai before returning would make my tour here all the more honorable. Hang on, so respect polite. I thought this would lead in two different ways. There are many fatu soldiers like you. The only time I lost temper these past years, yeah. And my companions I defeated the culprit. Yes, it did. And then I'll home back. Certainly, you can beat me until I end up on all fours, and that will suit me just fine. Kazuha. How have things been lately? Hope all is well? I'm not as tired as before. We were tired before? I don't remember the last time we met. But I hear that you continue to extend your assistance to individuals of all stripes, even at the risk of your own safety. Or perhaps you have already found the secret to balancing the rigors of battle with the comfort of rest? If that is the case, it is a secret I must learn from you. How have you been doing lately, Kazuha? Thanks for asking, all is well with me. Boss was the one who suggested that I come to nod-krai to experience the sounds of nature in a different land. I've also taken the opportunity to visit Hazel's adventurer friends with a few gifts. When I learned of this contest, I agreed to take part as I believe this to be an excellent opportunity to broaden my horizons. After all, I still have much to learn in the ways of martial arts. I haven't had any conflicts with the Fatui here, and they seem to maintain some kind of cooperation with you, so I'll treat them with neutrality. Also, learning about the different combat styles of the Fatui will be nothing but beneficial. I'll be counting on you this time, Ignis, to guide them so they may demonstrate the very best of their abilities. Let's chat again later. Yes, do whatever you have to do first. There is no rush. Okay, so you, Sisich. Hello, Final Trial Guardian. Would you like to begin with the contestants now? Have we met before? You remember me? No. You've got a good memory. You saw me at Lightkeeper's office when you were on investigation. I was called there by Lady Nefer to handle some paperwork. Thank you for all you've done for Sergeant Major Sosi. Is that the one that died? I don't remember the name. I didn't realize that the Lightkeepers were involved in this competition too. I suppose I can be honest with you since you work with Lady Nefer. This competition had nothing to do with the Lightkeepers originally, and we generally don't get involved in events like this either. However, to ensure our combat readiness, we have to learn about and assess the combat capabilities of various parties from time to time. And personally, the more I know, the better too. That's why I went along with Sarin's suggestion and took on the role of the host of this place. in this place. And I've definitely been seen several really capable individuals in action so far. Unfortunately, most of them are no longer here after being eliminated by our three finalists. Actually, I'm also really curious to see what happens when Mr. Kadehara really goes all out. All three finalists are pretty much aces in their own right. If you ask me, the only people in nod-krai who are better fighters than they are would be Lady Nefer, Flings, Officer Luga, and Yahoda. In Nefa, probably. I don't think they consider Aino such a good fighter. Or Lauma, she's more of best fist. Yeah, and then I don't think many people saw Columbina fighting. I think that's all for nod-krai for now. But I thought Yahoda was more of a runner than a fighter. But I can't help feeling that under Mr. Kadehara's polite and easygoing presence lies a certain depth that's quietly profound. Even during matches that have left me slack-jawed, he seemed long accustomed to such scenes, delivering calm and objective commentary throughout. Of course, that humble yet unflappable demeanor is something every warrior, or more elegantly put, every martial artist can learn from. Have faced life and death situations together. He stopped the blade of a god. Let's go cut first. No wonder, the way you two interact, it's like comrades who have fought bloody battles side by side. To be someone to stand beside you against powerful foes, that certainly commands respect. To make up for that, I shall personally throw a dinner in Mr. Kadehara's honor after the competition. Okay, like keepers. Come on. He stopped the blade of a god. Is that some kind of metaphor? If it is, it's certainly a striking one. With such high praise coming from you, it seems I haven't been giving him the respect he deserves. To make up for that, I shall personally throw a dinner. Okay. Okay, so let's begin. Alright, please follow me to the arena then. Oh. Where's the arena? Oh, come on, seriously, it's not open yet? Ah. Okay, I'll edit afterwards and join them both. Come on, I thought this would be here already. Okay, friendly spar, informal trial. I had to complete the friendly spar first. Okay. During the friendly test spar, spirit slowly recovers over time. Opponent details: leader of the Shumatsuban's up-and-coming Ninken troop, accompanied by the competition by Inspector Sumire. As a rising star of Inazuma's martial scene, Galmaru once traveled to Dragonspine to train and significantly increase its strength, going on to defeat all Ninkens and ninjas from the same cohort in the Shumatsuban's internal trials and withstanding Sayu's strongest attacks for a record-breaking amount of time. Its attacks embodied the essence of Ninken blade work: speed and precision. Those are the formal trial overview. Challenge rewards. Complete full battle, defeat our opponents. More than one. And defeat opponents in 100 seconds. Okay, this is just money. That's important. What does it mean, complete a full battle and defeat our opponents? Isn't that the same? Start? Okay, let's see. Are there more than one opponent? I thought it would be just one per battle. Oh, we're not using that suit anymore. Parry. Okay, that's the thing that we saw already. Yeah, the tutorials show up on our face before. Okay, so we kind of moved closer to Ainos. Are you ready to rumble? Let's begin. Alright then, the finalist is about to take the stage. Ah, come on, that's too much text, Kazuha. I won't be able to read that while fighting. Okay, cool. Uh, Measured victory. That's class. Uh, okay. Now do we have one for the formal trial? Defeat your opponents, complete a full battle. What is the difference? There was only one opponent. The battle doesn't end before I defeat the opponent. Complete a full battle. Oh well, yeah. No, I'm not sure because there's the time limit. Okay, this is just for being fast. Completing this, I will have completed both. Defeating the opponent, I think I complete that by default. But maybe if I just take my time and never beat them back or anything, just parry at the wrong times and all, don't cause too much damage, eventually the battle will be over. So maybe that's it. During the formal trial, the spirit does not slowly recover over time. Opponents in the formal trial do not hold back. Their moves and skills will be different, and they will attack with more destructive force. Same? Yeah, okay, that's the second part, things the same. Okay, so this will be a bit harder. You ready? Let's begin. Alright. Okay. Oh. How cute.
Yeah.
Okay. The traveler has defeated the finalist swiftly and decisively. That was Time, okay. I wasn't sure about the time. Okay. Diminished 7th arpeggio. You use cryo skills that apply cryo and also reduce the target's all speed when they hit. Terrain from sparse, pretty slowly recovers of time. A swordsmanship instructor working for the Fatui Harbinger the Knave, fond of playing symphonies with particular melodies while training recruits. Their moniker comes from their tendency to perform knockout blows to their students when a certain chord is played. We go along with the music. Rumor has it that diminished seventh arpeggio and Iseult were childhood friends who even served together on the front lines. Though for some reason they parted ways some years ago. Who is that? Iseult. Who would win a fight between them has long been a hot topic among the lower ranks of the Fatui.
I've been waiting. Apologies. Joyous times are fleeting. Forgive my discourtesy. Look out. Joyous times are fleeting. Apologies. Joyous times are fleeting. Look out.
Same. Okay. Perform transparency recover and opponents performance rather than hold back. Their moves okay. Same as the other. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually really fast. Okay, it may be a bit tricky to get the timing right or something. But it's a really fast event then. There was a lot of text for just this short fight.
I've been waiting. Pardon me. Banquet must go on. Please remain seated. Joyous time fleeting. Forgive my discourtesy. Look out. Banquet must go on. Joyous time fleeting. Apologies. Please remain seated. Banquet must go on. Joyous time fleeting.
But this is kind of okay. I can't do perfectly. Maybe I can with some practice, but even so, it's quite easy. Yeah, I was playing on the only dash today, but I thought this would be over. Mm. Come back later. Sure, that give our family some time to prepare. In the meantime, but actually, I don't know who went better. I think I took a little longer to defeat the dogs, so is Galmaru winning? Okay, so the final one. Hello, final trial guardian. We'd like to begin with the contestants now. Let's begin. Alright, please follow me to the arena then. Hmm. Friendly Despar, Onyx Agate will use power skills to deal a large amount of damage on hit. During the friendly spar, spirit slowly recovers over time. A soldier hailing from the famed First Grenadier Guard of Snezhnaya. A model warrior in the 3rd Company assigned to guard the Experimental Design Bureau. He has received numerous commendations for his performance in live fire exercises and battles against monsters, and is considered to be Major Valerie's star student. Bombardier Poruchik Stepania's confirmed wild-hunt kills during the battle to defend the Experimental Design Bureau total 61. As a comparison, how much was ours? Despite having his weapon shattered, his legs broken, and being on the verge of death from his fight with the Erasure of Sonar, he nevertheless managed to crawl to his force's rallying point, thus securing his survival. Whoa. Alright, rumble.
Use of force authorized. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Always pressing too soon on that first hit. Okay. Formal trial, unguided power and electro skills. After triggering overloading target, they will deal a large amount of damage. Spirit does not slowly recover, owns do not hold back. Alright. I think this below was almost, yeah, it was almost good in my head.
Use of force authorized. I warned you! Looks like that
Oh.
move! You know what's good for you! I warned you! Looks like the fool! You don't know what's good for you!
Okay. No, thanks. Wasted that for nothing. There. Okay. That was it. The last one. Did I manage to get the timing? Okay, I didn't get the time. Okay, 100 seconds. So let's do it again. Final one.
I warned you! Looks like the fool! You don't know what's good for you!
I'm pressed. Delayed on the last one.
I warned you! Looks like the fool! You don't know what's good for you!
No. Okay, let's do again. Try again.
I warned you! Looks like violence is the answer!
Ah, you missed.
I warned you! Looks like the fool! You don't know what's good for you!
Okay, now we did? Yeah. Cool. Alright, that was cool, but too short and over way too many days. Hmm. Do we have some afterword or something? Good. I believe you have already made up your mind, Ignis. Let me recall my lines. This has been a truly spectacular and thrilling competition, and now it is time to announce the results. We would like to invite our final trial warden, Ignis, to name the champion from among the 3 finalists. So Ignis gets to choose the final winner. Wow, this has to be a first. Looks like Ignis has become the most important judge in this challenge. The winner is the cutest little pup, Galmaru. I declare Onyx Agate to be the most outstanding competitor of them all. In my opinion, the winner is the Minish 7th Arpeggio. Why is this out of order? Yeah, he was the toughest one. Yeah. But I would like to put Galmaru as 2nd place. Yeah, I must have been tough dealing with this big and tall Fatus wielding a great sword, alright? Who, me? Thank you for this honor. It really means a lot to me. Everyone has done pretty well. My guess is I was just fortunate enough to get a better beat on Ignis' space. Roof. See that, Galmaru? You must learn from Onyx Agate. Nicely done, Bombardier Poruchik Stepanian. I'm sure Mayor Valerie will also be proud of you. While we're not holding a grand prize ceremony, I'd say that you all value practical combat and tend to keep a low profile in your daily lives anyway. This honor coming from Ignis himself is just about the highest honor one can receive in nod-krai, and one that far surpasses ordinary trophies and medals. You folks are probably the very first in the whole of the Divide to receive a prize from Ignis in this manner. We do not need any pomp or ceremony, this is more than enough. Isn't that so, Budanova? Of course, maybe my people can host the challenge the next time and make it an even bigger affair. We should have at least 100 competitors in the qualifiers to start with. That way, we might be able to discover some unknown or unaffiliated talents. That makes a lot of sense. The Bombardiers will also be pleased to organize something like this. I shall write up a proposal for Major Valerie. The Shumatsubon will also, if organizing this thing is going to cost tens of millions or more, then never mind, but the Nikken troop will take part nevertheless. Ooh. I thank each and every one of you for your kind offers. However, it is my opinion that once a competition like this is held and funded by a powerful faction, things may be a little different. Would any of you be able to resist the temptation to recruit any unaffiliated competitor who performs well, for example? Ah, Kazuha, do you mean... That's right, the best candidate to host a competition like this would be the relatively neutral Adventurers Guild. Yes, we had to keep the competition free of any other interests. He's right, the competition must be held only for competition's sake, and nothing else. Yeah, but I think she gets it too. I love when you say things bluntly then. Although the two Fatui contestants this time around have been really polite, some of your colleagues can be super mean and even get right to attacking us without giving us a chance to speak. If the Fatui end up running this competition, who's to say they won't end up recruiting the top finishers? And that means we'd basically be helping you scout out talent to fight against us. Yeah, but in any other fighting competition, they can just see who's the winner and try to recruit them afterwards. They're not forced to enter their troops. There's no denying that now. I hear what you are saying, but I can't make any promise on behalf of the others. Different units have different missions and ways of doing things, and the words of this mere junior officer do not hold much weight. Mr. Kadahara makes a valid point, and Enos and Paimon's concerns are just as understandable. Alright, you two, stop scheming and just enjoy the thrill of combat like Galmar over here. Roof roof. You're right, a foot soldier like me should leave matters like this to my senior officers, and focus solely on combat. Next time we face off, you can expect to see improvements in my skills. And I will make sure to bring enough cake for everyone. Do we have any more? That one, I get it. I would like a recap. I've gathered quite a bit of intel this time. I suppose it's good business etiquette to share them with the Curatorium of Secrets. If it benefits Nefer, I'm all for it. I'm actually indebted to the Curatorium in a way. Miss Nefer has provided us with intel that has helped my squad on several occasions. This visit to nod-krai has proven most rewarding. Beyond the delight of witnessing some splendid natural scenery, I have also had the privilege of learning from this distinctive martial contest. Your presence at the event has also given one much more food for thought. I should certainly write down what I've witnessed in my travel journal. It is almost time for me to return to the Crook's fleet. When my journal is finished, I would be honored if you could spare a moment to read them. Yeah, we should work together like this more often, and we can also go sightseeing next time. I'm sure there will be more opportunities like this. Look forward to seeing you again. Now I can tell my comrades that I had a fine battle with Ignis. They'll be howling from jealousy. It'd be my pleasure to have another exchange with you again should we see each other in Stage 9 in the future. Okay, Onyx Agate is not a hard name to remind. Looks like Armaro had a really good time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the guidance. I hope we can do this again in the future. And oh, looks like everyone's happy with the results of the competition. Time for me to head back to work. Life is unpredictable, and no one knows what the future holds. Maybe one day, if I get fired from the Fatui and you have your own team, I kinda don't. Yeah, the wishes, the parties just make believe. It's like friends helping sometimes, but not a real team with us. I'ma just come join you. If the time ever comes, I hope you won't turn me away from being too weak. Yeah, we don't have any Fatui characters that aren't Harbingers, right? In our party, playable characters. Yeah. I mean, I know they use delusions and stuff, but surely there must be some Fatui not Harbinger with vision.